How are we doing tonight? I don't know how y'all feel after that one. Come on, how y'all doing tonight? Hell yeah, we are here. We're alive. We're doing things. We're doing comedy. In a house. In Smith Station.
Do some drugs too.
Do some drugs too? That we are. How's everybody feeling? Fuck! I don't know if y'all are alive or not. My name is Reevie Wonder. We're doing comedy at a house, and we got some comics coming from places that do things.
Hell yeah.
All right, I don't know if y'all know what y'all are here for or not. I will be doing dick jokes for the evening, and Jagger will be barking at me when my jokes suck. Has anybody here ever been here when Jagger barks at a comedian here before?
Yeah.
Awesome. Being from the South is kind of weird. Like, I got robbed at gunpoint one time, and when the guy walked away, he said, "God bless you, brother." Amen. What I tell y'all. Does anybody in here have big dick energy?
Woo!
One lady.
Only on Thursdays.
Only on Thursdays. I know I have a small dick. This girl I used to see, she told me that she wished she could take my dick with her and put it in her pocket. I don't know if y'all have ever seen a lady's pocket before. You're not putting a big dick in there. Was dating this other girl, and she told me that I had the biggest taint she had ever licked. Nobody into that? All right.
Only on Thursdays.
Was she? I mean, like.
Don't worry, I got this. It'll be all right.
I'm sorry.
It's all good.
There are a lot of questions. I got a lot of questions.
Talk to me after the show.
I haven't been out in a while.
That's,
My social skills.
now's the time to say that. What else is going on with you?
I'm looking at it, man.
I'm looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
You're dressing up like it's Christmas time in July.
Gotta keep it, happy all year round.
All right. As you can tell, I'm already struggling through this. I don't need any interruptions. They say having daddy issues is gay. What do you mean all of my problems can be solved by the love of a man? They say being a Christian is gay. What do you mean the Lord is inside you at all times? He is risen. Is it so this is when I don't know if it's gay or not. Is it gay to turn on your bro's seat heater for him?
No.
Keep his little tush warm?
I'm from Minnesota. I'm gonna say no.
Heat up dinner on the way home? Alright. How old were y'all when y'all figured out it wasn't Urethra Franklin? I know I look like the kind of guy that, like, if you text me SMH, I'll just text you back, stroking my hog. I like to keep my pubes trimmed because they said Bush did 9/11. No conspiracy theorists in here? Y'all want the truth? I don't know. Y'all might be in her DMs, but I'm in her follow requests. Y'all might be in her DMs. I'm downloading pictures of her for her shrine. Me and my dog have a lot in common. We both like to be walked on leashes. We both also like to lick peanut butter off the phone. You ever just look at the words you wrote down and wish they were different? I think I'm gonna have to start wearing a wife beater so the women I date will stop hitting me. I don't really keep up with current events. Like for the longest time, I thought Israel versus Palestine was a soccer game. Turns out it's not as serious. You know, humans are kind of stupid. Like, when we have really good sex, we just moan exactly what we're doing. Oh, fuck. If you only knew how many times I had to record myself to get that right. Like if I died and somebody found my phone. They'd be like, damn, I thought me and Reevie were friends. I really thought I knew him. Thought I knew what he was into. Turns out, he just likes to hear himself come. Hell yeah, are y'all ready for some more comedy? I don't know what the appropriate way to transition from dick and cum jokes to being excited about the next comedians that are going to be also doing jokes. Some of them may also include penis and cum material. I cannot, I can neither confirm nor deny penis. All right.
Perfect transition.
Yeah, perfect transition. Thank you. If you can't tell, I am uncomfortable. Hell yeah. So let's make it comfortable for our next comic. Bazinga, here's our transition. This next comic comes to us from across the river. No, we're on this side of the river. Actually, I'm not from this side of the river. My bad. I fucking forgot where we're at. I hit a dab before this. I'm also fucking drinking White Claw, so. Exactly. Thank you. Actually, I like you a lot. You're cool. Oh, we're having fun here, are we? Oh yeah. This next comic comes to us from fucking Buell, Alabama. If you didn't think there was more Alabama than where we're from, there's more Alabama coming to the stage. Give it up for the one, the only, Kendall Cofield.
Once upon a time in high school, I answered the day that Bowie died in the Alamo. I won't be taking any questions or complaints. But it's because I went to Beulah, right? not the best school system. Beale is a fun place because you get like a couple of rich kids that live on a lake, and then a bunch of people with a substance abuse problem. Y'all ever seen meth heads fight? Those heads go to war. I saw this fight between two guys where one was texting the other's girlfriend. A man shit in his car. And he retaliated by sinking the other guy's car. It ended when the first guy set the other guy's house on fire, and he thought somebody else did it. I don't know how many problems you have to have with the community to like wonder who burned down your house. You know? But I have bigger dreams than staring out the window and trying to watch the feds. My plan is to marry a rich man, but suggest increasingly dangerous hobbies. Like, I think cliff diving looks really fun. You should go do that. Underwater cave diving is really good this time of year, you know? You should definitely take that mission trip to North Sentinel Island. I'm sure they'd love to hear the word of Christ. I can't go with him, though, because I feel like I would die a most Caucasian death. And I'm not afraid to die. I'm afraid to be on a white woman's true crime podcast. I don't want the details of my murder to be discussed while somebody is pounding $90 foundation. I want a little more respect, like those YouTubers that do the lore videos about like Lavender Town, at least. I don't mind the objectification of women much. I wouldn't mind it at all if we objectified men the same way. Like, I too want to go to a place with that serves me mimosas and omelets served by a man with a slutty little mustache and some short shorts.
Hell yeah.
Like, imagine a place like that. It's called Pythons. And you only get to work there if you can see your dick print through the gray sweatpants. I like this concept because, like, they could do, if it's your birthday, you come in and some hot guy bench presses you for a year you've been alive. But I also love the idea that that's something they'd have to plan around, you know? Like, fuck, we scheduled all the art boys with the glasses on this Tuesday night, and Miss Myrtle celebrating her 85th. We're fucked. A lot of my friends think I'm a lesbian. I guess I give off that kind of vibe. I wear a lot of flannel. I like my men kind of feminine. And someone told me I drink like I'm gay. I don't know what that means exactly. Like, I have some sort of repressed trauma. I do, I guess, but it's from being raised by the meth mafia, not from being gay. Women are great. I love them. I respect them a lot more than men, but men are a lot easier, and frankly, I'm lazy. You can say anything to a man, and he'll still want to come home with you. Like, you can look him dead in his eyes and say, I think your skin would look really good on my lamp. And he's like, does that mean I get to come to your house later? Because ultimately, women are also too smart for me, you know? They'll have my location and the SWAT team on me if I don't answer her fast enough. But the smartest man I know would still fuck a grapefruit. Thank you.
That was great.
Keep it going for Kendall Cofield. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't remember the fucking order. Let's look up this recipe here. Awesome. Also, I just want to say, Kendall looks like she masturbates with a yo-yo. I forgot about that. I meant to say that. I meant to say that before I went with the transition, but then I just said that, and now we're here. Damn, I fuck with y'all. That's cool. Your next comic is coming from across the river. This is a fucking Columbus, Georgia comic. He's the fucking man. I love his joke writing. He's got an awesome podcast called the Charlar Podcast. You can hear him saying slurs on that podcast. And give it up for Charlie Guerrero.
What's up, assholes? How you guys doing? Also, I did not say any slurs on the podcast. We've said the slurs. Yeah. Yeah. I'm Charlie, in case you forgot. And I think I have resting bitch face. Not because I look mean, but because I look like a little fucking bitch. Yeah. I am the baby of the family, though. I'm not the youngest, just the biggest pussy. You guys like making sex?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like making sex. I don't see what's funny about it. I'm serious, dude. When I make sex, I like to role play. Yeah, I like to pretend I'm something else. I like to pretend I'm a doctor. Right? Oh, hey, Jay. And the dog is the patient. And then I make them wait for 45 minutes. And then we have sex for 3 minutes. Mm-hmm. And they don't have insurance. Mm-hmm. So I charge them $437,000. Then when they can't pay, I roleplay as a cop. Yeah. And then I shoot her. Yeah. That's good. I thought my gun was the vibrator. You know. Then we have sex for 3 minutes. God, dude, I smoked way too big of a weed before this. I'm surprised no one's made a weed where like it feels like you grew up with both parents. You know what I mean? Why hasn't someone done that yet? Yeah, I don't like smoking because I feel like I try too hard to sound smart. I'm like, yeah, dude, this tetrahydrocannabinol is fucking me up, dude. They just leave me hanging on the fist bump.
The ghost hand.
Yes.
I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, oh my god, I did the ghost hand to someone and like it lips me.
I gotta have you on Charlar. Yeah. You know, I want to have a pet rat. You know, and I find out that rats like to smoke weed, just like people. You know, and I think that's awesome because think about how awesome it would be. You know what I mean? Like, go home, you pick up your weed, or I mean, not your weed. You pick up your rat, and you smoke up my fucking weed, you stupid fucking rat. You know what I mean? Why not be awesome? But then you have to realize, like, the rat is he's too short to smoke weed. You know what I mean? Could have like a Gandalf pipe. So how he's gonna light it and hit it at the same time? Even if you rolled a blunt, like the blunt is longer than him. So how is he gonna even? You know what I mean? It's like trying to light the end of a pool cue to smoke it. You know what I mean? But I think it would be cool, man. Like you're smoking around with all your buddies and shit, and a fucking rat hands you the blunt. It's like Ratatouille, but East Atlanta or something. I'm trying to nonchalantly look at my phone. Yeah. Now I'm doing it chalantly. Yeah. I was driving around the other day. I'm making this up. Nah. Anyway, I was driving around the other day and I saw a pregnant woman, and she was wearing like a high-vis vest. She had like a hard hat on, holding a drill. And I thought that was really weird. And I was just shopping at the Buc-ee's, you know what I mean? Just browsing, as I do. And then it hit me. That pregnant woman is probably going into labor. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That one's good. That one's good. You guys hear about this pregnant woman going into labor? What the fuck? I mean, if I get a bitch pregnant, I'm telling her relax. Save the labor for me. You know what I mean? Don't know why they want to work so hard. Damn. I don't know if you guys keep up with the news, but I learned that apparently clitorises have hoods now. Yeah. I think it's fucked up, personally. Right? I mean, what's next? Labia, low-income housing? Right? Gooch ghettos? We need some financial equality for these fucking clits. They're living in the hood. These poor... Alright. I think it's weird that all the religions. I should move this closer. 'Cause I'm like. I think it's weird that all the religions have they have like a diet. You know what I mean? Like the Islams, they got halal. The Judaisms,
Thank you.
yeah, there's one here. They have kosher, but the Christianities, they don't have a, they don't have a thing. But I think they do. They say, don't eat that shit, it's gay.
They have Lent.
Yeah. They have Lent? They eat Lent?
You give up something for 40 days.
Oh. Yeah, well, that's different. You know what I mean? That's just for a day.
It's like a New Year's resolution.
Yeah,
Tis.
yeah. For Lent, I gave up paying my bills. Yeah. It's part of my religion. Alright.
I'm gonna try that next
Yeah.
year.
Yeah, you should. You should try Judaism.
All of my best friends are Jews. I love Jews.
What? All your best friends are Jews?
For real, for
I
real.
thought you were trying to make up for something.
Nope.
Alright.
They
so-
surround me. I just
yeah.
love them.
It's like if I was bald, I was like, all my friends are black. That's a little suspicious. Looking bald guys are racist, right? Not all of them, obviously. Just the racist ones. You gotta watch out. You can't tell just immediately. If a guy's bald, he could be racist or he's chill. I guess that could be anyone, actually. Anyone could be, because they do it in secret now. You know what I mean? They're not all like, yeah, I'm racist. Fuck it, dude. That was back then. Anyways. I thought of a game show idea. You guys want to hear it?
Yeah.
Sure.
Nice. Thank God. If you guys said no, I don't know what to do. No, like, alright. Anyways. So the game show, I call it Pedophiland. Right? So you guys know about pedophiles, right? Yeah, they're like evil or whatever. So we should put them all on an island and force them to survive, right? And then, like, if they're taking too long to die, they'll like airplane a bunch of baby dolls with fleshlights in them, right? So the pedophiles be like, ooh, free pussy or whatever, whatever they think. And then as soon as anything's inserted into the baby's vagina, it blows up because it's actually a bomb. Yeah, and then it'll be like, Diddy has been eliminated. Yeah. So, yeah. Do you guys watch? You know what I mean? No? You guys want to watch Pedophile? All the celebrities we know would die. Like Tom Hanks. I don't know if he's a pedophile, but he did something to me. Toy Story. So yeah. Isn't it weird that whenever a town has a military base, the most ghetto part of the town is always right outside the military base? What the fuck? What the fuck, man? I think they do that shit on purpose. Like, I think that's like our first line of defense. You know what I mean? Like, if China invades, you know what I mean? They're not getting past Victory Drive. Right? We're gonna stop by SEAL Team Crib. Yeah, my sister has scoliosis. I don't see what's funny about that. Damn. Yeah, that shit was bad too. Like, if you saw her walking over a hill in the distance, you see her shoulder first. And, yeah, that bitch's spine with that Superman logo. You know what I mean? Yeah, so she had to get surgery. And I remember she came back from the hospital, spine all straight. I mean, she was in a wheelchair, and we're all huddled around her, me and my family. The doctor's there, and he's talking to us. And he's like, she's gonna be fine. She'll be able to walk again, but she can never skydive. Yeah, she can never skydive. Which I was thinking, like, why is that the first warning? It was like, she can't lift the microwave. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like, she can't skydive. You know, like, what the fuck happened to the guy that skydived? You know what I mean? Where he was like, look, first things first, no skydiving. We'll talk about the rest. I mean, like, do you think the guy just jumped out of the plane? He's like, woo! And then his fucking new metal spine just falls out of his asshole. You know what I mean? He's waving like a flag down to the earth. You know what I mean? He lands like an accordion. You know what I mean? At the funeral, he's in a short coffin. You know what I mean? His shoulders on hips. Yeah. It's my sister, though. guys know about OnlyFans, right? Alright, some of you do. Some of you guys are ashamed. Like, I know it, but I'm not gonna admit it. I think it's weird that most of the time OnlyFans is just look at boobs, I think. I heard from a friend. It's mostly to look at boobs, which I feel like, I don't know, personally I wouldn't pay to look at boobs. I mean, if I use Google image boobs, you know what I mean? It's like, alright, there's some boobs right there. Free, by the tip, life hack. You can look at boobs for free on Google Images. It's true, you gotta turn off the blur though. Yeah. Yeah, I would never pay to look at boobs, I think. Like, well, actually, maybe in one instance. Like, if she's got like a crazy boob that like I just gotta pay to see it. You know what I mean? Like, if she's got a fucking glass titty with a fish in it, you best believe I'd pay to see that. Shit, I'd pay to ask questions. Like, how do you change the water? Can I tap the glass? So, you know, there's cock the penis, right? And there's cock the construction glue. And I think it's weird that they have the same name. But I realize they're actually kind of similar if you think about it, right? Like one's kind of gun-shaped, or I guess they're both kind of gun-shaped. People use them to fill up cracks. And before they use it, they cut off the tip. At least my cock. Yeah. And ball torture. You guys into cock and ball torture? Okay. Yeah, that was a test for you guys. What if someone here was there, like he's here with his wife, and he's like, oh shit. Secretly, she's into it too. Alright, let's get out of this weird thing. I almost wrote a novel there for a second. You know, I was like, she comes home in high heels, and yeah, these would be good for stepping on something kind of walnut shaped. You know? Anyways. Talking about cock. I'm sure you guys know about a rapist. His name is DaBaby. You guys ever heard of this guy? Yeah. Alright. That's good. Because a while ago, his penis leaked on the internet. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I don't mean his dick dribble on the router. That's not what I mean. I mean pictures of his phallus. Pictures of his cock. Put on the online. I think you guys ever been on the online. It's pretty cool. And everyone's ranting and raving on like inhumanly massive DaBaby's penis was. You know what I mean? How black and delicious. You know what I mean? Like everyone. So. And you know, I'm a curious fellow. You know what I mean? Like I wanted to look at it. Right? I don't think it's gay. Also, I also don't think it's because this is my thought process, right? If some guy's like, "Hey, you want to look at a pumpkin?" I'm like, "No." Why do you even ask me that, dude? But if you're like, "Hey, you want to see a really big, famous pumpkin?" I mean, let me see that fucking pumpkin, right? Yeah, let me see that pumpkin. So, I go on Google.com. I don't think you guys have been online. But Google is like a website, and it shows you a little white bar. You type in whatever you want to see, right? And it shows it to you. And so what do I want to see? Well, DaBaby's massive Indian chocolate penis. Right? So I start typing away. All right, Google, let me see DaBaby's massive... Hold on a second. I hope Google understands this is like a celebrity leak, and I'm not like an Italian pedophile. Right? Yeah, let me see DaBaby's fucking massive... Yeah, DaBaby's penis. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that's the one. All these new rappers, you get all these fucking fucked up names. You know, it's DaBaby, Lil Baby, Young Boy. What the fuck, man? I think they did shit on purpose. You know? Like Young Boy has a sex tape. Good luck finding it. Okay? Go on Google later and look up Young Boy sex tape. And get back with me. Yeah, I gotta be dressing all orange next time we see you. Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to watch that sex tape too, man. Cause I heard he blew her back out. Which isn't it weird? That's how we describe sex, you know what I mean? Yeah, Young Boy smashed and blew her back. It's never like, oh, he built her up. Yeah. He made her whole again. Nah, she got smashed and her back blown out. Now she's in a wheelchair. This young boy. Yeah. I do wonder if any pedophiles were catfished by that. I mean, young boy sex too. Don't mind if I do. Okay? Then he clicks the link and says, yeah, what the fuck? This is a fucking normal guy sex tape. The one that got away. Just Diddy shaking his head. Every time I do that joke, I say free Diddy, and I think that he freed him. So it worked. I'm glad he's back on the streets. Thank God, I love his rap music. Big fan of Diddy. You guys listen to any Diddy tape, dude? That shit goes hard. Said everyone actually. Yeah. Talking about rap is, I'm a huge fan. I love Kanye West. Yeah. Not his music or anything. Don't worry. Yeah. He has a quote that I like. He said, "One good girl is worth 1,000 bitches." I'm like, damn, that's actually pretty true. That's actually a very wise thing to say. That's why I want to find a good girl, I think, so I can exchange her for 1,000 bitches. Right? Yeah. Start a construction company or some shit. Right? Yeah. I do my taxes like I got 1,000 dependents. Any questions? All right, well, you guys should give it up for your host, Reevie Wonder.
Keep it going for Charlie Guerrero. Charlie, he looks like the guy running Jurassic Park if they were sex trafficking the dinosaurs. Fantastic. Our next comic coming to the stage is coming to you from Columbus, Georgia, again, across the river. He's a fantastic joke writer. I love this guy so much. He's just a really fantastic and awesome person to be around in general, and I love him a lot. Give it up for John Fitzpatrick!
Keep it going for Reeve, everybody. I didn't realize you loved me.
Aww.
Y'all love the energy in here. It's great. It's like a school assembly in here, dude. It's gonna go great. We're all gonna have a lot of fun. Mike Murphy's in the house. You'll see him soon. He's very funny. You haven't seen him yet. Don't clap. Mike, he's lost a lot of weight. You look fucking great, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah, makes me sick. I'm just jealous. I'm getting fatter, I don't know. Secondhand Ozempic. I wrote that down. Is that anything? That's all I have. But no, I'm happy for you. Actually, I ran into a mutual friend of ours recently. Yeah, he came up and was like, yeah, what's Mike Murphy up to now? I was like, you know that thing that Jared from Subway is famous for? Well, he's doing it. He looked shocked. I was like, you have no belief in our friend? I'm fucking around, obviously. Mike Murphy does not molest children.
Nobody believed that.
Way to go.
I mean, I don't know for sure. Like, I'm not with you all the time. Like, when people ask me, I say, I'm pretty sure. He's not molesting children. I don't know. I don't know. I've been thinking about getting on Ozempic or trying to. I know it's expensive, but any other Zemp heads out there? Okay, well, I'm
It's too
thinking about it.
expensive. I've tried.
You tried it?
Yeah,
Did it work?
I've tried to get it, but it's
Oh.
too expensive.
Oh, okay, that sucks. Well, maybe I won't try it all. I don't know. My mom's friend has been on it for a while, and she lost a shit ton of weight.
You'd be
She's like rail thin, And she looks still not great, but, you know, it's a miracle drug, but it can't fix everything.
No,
Yeah.
no. I mean, it's about lifestyle.
Yeah, let's talk after.
Yeah.
About that.
I'm here. That's what I'm here for.
I wish you wouldn't.
I'm sick.
I'm sorry, you're very lovely. And my wife's friend, my mom's friend is beautiful, by the way.
Your wife's right.
My wife's friend. I'm a little drunk. And that's okay. I am trying to lose weight though, you know. So naturally I purchased a yearly membership to the PlayStation Network. And it's fun, but it's not showing any results. I do go running every morning on Grand Theft Auto. Just fucking crow hopping old ladies, you know? Everyone I see. I am joking, obviously. I would never hit a woman in a video game. That's disgusting. I got 3 more of these. These aren't jokes. I got a clean record. Yeah, she recanted her statement, so... I feel it very... And right now, I should make clear that I have never even come close to hitting a woman, you know? I've never, like, even been in the kitchen, like, I gotta go for a walk, you know, like... I feel like I've put some disbelief in your heart. I think that guy hits women. He's got the face. So. I don't know. I had this Suzuki XL7 car for the longest time.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude. I love that car. They don't make them anymore. They don't make Suzuki cars. And it finally shit out on me. Sucks. So I had to finally get a new one. And I'm not trying to brag or anything, but Kia Sorento 2013. Thank you. Or as the teenagers in the Target parking lot refer to it as my gay-ass minivan. It turns out you can shout back, it's an SUV. It doesn't matter. They just laugh more. They're a cruel bunch. Anyway, I was driving around one time in my 2013 Kia Sorento, and I saw this bumper sticker that said, I do not recycle. And my first thought was like, wow, what an asshole, right? But then I thought, wait, I don't recycle either. Does that make me the asshole? Because like, this person's honest. Like, psychologically, this fucked me up for some time. I don't know if you've ever had an existential crisis based on a bumper sticker, but it's not fun. But, you know, like, on the bright side, turns out the way we've been recycling is bullshit anyway, right? They've been lying to us. It's not working, right? Yeah. So now I just take my plastic and throw it directly into the ocean. Just cut out the middleman. That bumper sticker changed my life, dude. Now I hate the environment. I got a tire in the back of the Kia right now just for burning. I'm trying to find out how much microplastics I need to ingest so that they become macro so that my body never decomposes. And I myself become a pollutant. Just poison the earth from the inside, dude. From the grave. I don't know if it's clear that I don't know how microplastics work. I don't know. I just started brewing coffee in solo cups, so we'll see what happens, you know? I don't know what that noise is. It's not like you're grinding gears. Are you grinding your teeth?
That's brown.
Oh, right. That's an appropriate response to that.
the environment.
Oh. All right. I wasn't trying to start a rally. But, I don't know. It could be worse. Another time I saw this bumper sticker that said, proud grandson of a Confederate soldier. Yeah. Obviously, my first thought there was like, whoa. How the fuck old is this guy? The grandson. I don't know. I just assumed this man in front of me was 150 years old. It's like what he's found the fountain of youth is just blind ignorance and bigotry. That seems unfair. You know? It's like we're all looking to add years back to our lives one way or another, right? But there's a limit. You know? Maybe hot yoga. But no, it's like you go over to your buddy's house you haven't seen in forever. It's like, Jesus Christ, man, you look like 10 years younger. Well, what's your secret? Yeah, thanks, man. I quit drinking and started hate. It really suits you. I'm going to get the fuck out of here, but good luck with whatever racist Benjamin Button thing you got going on. Back to the Kia Sorrento for a moment. Because I'm just remembering now there's a fucking recall on that thing.
Oh
Yeah, there's like a little component in there they gotta replace or it's gonna catch on fire maybe. They keep sending me letters. I really gotta get that taken care of. Yeah, they're like parking away from other cars and structures. It's parked out there right now next to one of you. Just a ticking time bomb.
no. Russian roulette.
What if you heard that's how I died? Yeah, John died, man. Oh, was it a heart attack? His liver? No, he exploded. Dude, that'd be fucking sick. I don't know. Speaking of hate, Mike Murphy, I owe you an apology. I met my first anti-Semite.
What?
Yeah, they do exist,
Just
apparently.
that?
Yeah, no, like, I mean, you know, I'm sure I've met some that I didn't know about. I always suspected Charlie, but, yeah. No, it was my first one. That guy sucked. Just spouting off crazy fucking shit, you know? I feel like you should fill people out a little bit. Because I'm not Jewish, but I do have curly hair, and I did spend the last 20 minutes trying to get out of this bill split at the Applebee's, you know? You don't know what I am. You know, there's some guy and like, come on, fellas, I got the unlimited appetizers. It was only $10, and you all had some. You see that guy, and you're gonna still, I don't know. I don't know. This is more of a conversation I could have with you later. I think.
I'm with you.
I don't know. You ever met someone and just changes your whole worldview? You know, like I met that guy, and I was like, fuck, maybe the Holocaust did happen. You know. Like with that attitude, I can see how maybe, possibly, sort of, maybe that kind of thing could happen.
Oh my god, yes.
I'm fucking around, you know. Pretty sure it happened. You might keep in time.
Yes.
Where are we at?
You have done 10 minutes and 20.
I got time. I don't know. These are heavy subjects. But, sir, would you ever blow a guy for $1 billion? Okay, that's the only appropriate response. You hesitate, or you say no. What, you too good for $1 billion? You know what I mean? That's always the question. Like, would you blow a dude for $1 billion? Every guy from childhood to adulthood has played that game, right? But you know what no one ever asks is, who is this billionaire? You know, who is this guy? That's just passing the strip clubs and the brothels and the middle schools. You know, who is this guy? Oh, you didn't know they do that? Yeah. Not a good lot, these billionaires. Who is this guy that's passing the porn shoots and the massage parlors and turning his vehicle right into the construction site, I guess? Because it was hypothetical before, now it's real. Well, you're going to say no to $1 billion? No, you're going to get on your fucking knees. You're going to get prepared. You're going to take out your dip or Zen or whatever. Don't look down. Keep it in. And then you get $1 billion, I guess. I don't know. I've never been in this situation. But I think now you got a weirder problem. Now you got like this Pavlov's dog situation with nicotine. Now every time you catch the whiff of a cigarette, you crave the flesh of a man. Because you want another $1 billion, right? And you might say, but you already have $1 billion. You have more money than you could ever spend in a lifetime. I don't know if you know this about billionaires, it's never enough. Now you've been infected, now you want more. Like me, if that were me, call me fucking Luigi, bro. The way I'm meticulously targeting and hunting down these billionaires to suck them off. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I'm just spreading out shell casings at the scene. I just wrote penis on. I don't know. They call it an act of terror. There'd be a manhunt. And chances are pretty high, more than likely, they would find me at a McDonald's. That's probably the first place they looked, honestly. Just me eating my filet of fish sandwich. They bust in. That's not tartar sauce. Oh. I thought of that on the way over here. I tried it out a few ways. Which is funnier? That's not tartar sauce, or that's not tartar sauce. That was tripping me out earlier, just Barney Fife heading the manhunt for Luigi. But Andy, he's gay! Oh, sorry. All right. That's my time, everybody. I'm gay. Give it up for Reevie Wonder.
One more time for John Fitzpatrick, y'all. Hell yeah. John looks like a wrestling coach that just tells you to grab your opponent's asshole. Fuck yeah. We've got another comic coming to the stage. She's about as high as I am, so I hope you're fucking ready for this, y'all. I got so many lovely things to say about this lady. She's awesome. I really like her joke writing. I really like her storytelling. So make a really warm welcome for the one and the only, the Rachel J. Experience.
Here are the top 5 insults I think we don't use enough. Jive turkey,
I'm totally gonna steal your seat.
shit tipper, sap sucker, no count heifer, and chump. I personally like no count heifer because that means you are a heifer that can't count. You're a cow that can't count. And I didn't even know cows could count. I thought that was just sheep. So, that's great. Speaking of counting, I was looking at my photos the other day on my phone. I had 19,991 photos. I was like, shit, I should probably get rid of some of these. So I got this app called Photo Swipe, right? And so what it is you can just it's kind of like Tinder. You swipe left to get rid of it, swipe right to keep it. And I'm just, keep this one, don't keep this one, keep this one, don't keep this one. And I had swiped like 100 photos, and finally I asked myself, whose dicks are these? Because when I tell you, I have so many fucking dick pics in my phone, and I don't know who the fuck they belong to. I'm going to start saving them as contact photos, print them out, put it in a circle, call it a roll of dicks. And I think the reason that I have so many dick photos is because I asked for them. So I'm not offended when guys send me unsolicited dick pics because we're gonna fuck, right? I'm a whore. So we're gonna fuck, just go ahead and get it out of the way. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna make a patchwork quilt out of all the dick pics I get. I'm gonna call it a cock comforter or maybe a dick duvet. It just depends on how it sells on Etsy. What's the perfect size dick? I don't think there is one, right? Because it really depends on the mood you're in. So you have like boyfriend dick. And we all know that boyfriend husband dick is like 6.5, 7 inches, right? Like the kind of dick that you're gonna take all the time. And then you have like cheating dick, right? Are you gonna cheat on the such a boyfriend? That's like you go to like you're 8 or 9. And then you have like he's rich, so that's like 4 inches dick. So it's just like whatever is going on. But because there is not a perfect dick size, I think that guys should come with a knob on their thigh that's like a dollar dick, right? And it's like you can control the number of inches of dick that you get, which would make cheating really interesting because how much dick did you give that bitch? The 6 I trained on? The 8 I earned? Oh, no. No. I have a really, really dirty mouth, and I feel like it's not my fault. Literally, it's not my fault. I'm the youngest of 6 kids, and my dad said to me the other day, Rachel, I don't know what took me so long to skeet you out. So, it's literally not my fucking fault.
You're his favorite.
That
Is that what you're saying?
That I talk like this.
You're his favorite.
My ex died recently. He's a police officer in Birmingham, and I saw an article and it said Birmingham police officer shot and killed. First thing I said to myself, I said, God damn, that's some good dick they finna put in the ground. Woo! Got me want to sneak into the mud, honey. I started to call his mom up. I said, y'all need a ball bear. Y'all need a ball bear. Shit, I'm sorry. And by the way, he didn't actually die, right? So I went and read the article, fake news, he didn't die. And it got me to thinking about it, and I was like, well, shit, let me reach out to him and see how the dick is doing. And so I reached out to him, and he turns out he has 3 kids now. Now, when we were together in 2021, he had 0 kids. Now, in the year of Beyonce, 2025, he has 3 kids. And I said, sir, you have been serving. You have not been protecting. This is some bullshit. This is some bullshit. My phone is dead, so I'm flying blind, by the way. I have no concept of what I'm saying. I haven't done stand-up in a really, really long time. Things have been changing. I actually turned 30 recently. I know, major change. I turned 30. Haven't had sex since I was in my 20s, so that's a decade. I haven't been fucked in a decade. Goddamn, that's a long time. Turning 30, if I could describe it, it's like waking up in the morning and discovering that your phone updated, but it's not a good update. Like, it's supposed to be improved performance, but the battery life is shit. Takes a lot longer to recharge, and then I die a lot quicker. I love coming to Charlie's house because every time I come here, I see something I've never noticed before, but you can tell a lot looking at Charlie's walls. You can tell he has hobbies. You can tell he has flair. You can tell he has charisma. You can tell he has autism. There's a lot going on.
Game recognizes game.
My fuck buddy is autistic. I didn't know it until I went to fuck him. And he answered the door butt naked on his tiptoes. I said, yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Y'all know autistic people walk around like this. I don't know why. I don't know. The view must be good from up there. Oh, shit. But no, like, I actually love, like, when people have, like, you know, just, like, different niche things. 'Cause I don't think there's anything that I know, right? Like, I can't tell you, like, basketball stats, or I can't tell you, like, all the hockey teams, or I can't tell you know, like, all the DC characters, like Spider-Man. And there's some that are just like, oh, no, Spider-Man is not DC, that's Marvel, right? I told you, I don't fucking know that shit. All I know about Spider-Man is him and his Uncle Ben. And I only remember that nigga because he got some good-ass rice. So, shit. I went to Vegas for my 30th birthday. Yeah, that was an experience. So, my goal, and I called like a month ahead. My goal on my birthday in Vegas was to go to every dispensary just to get free weed, right? Like all the ones giving you like free pre-rolls and shit. I don't know, after like 3 dispensaries in, I was like, I was high as fuck. So I was like, baby, this isn't good. I was higher than giraffe pussy. So, I don't know, higher than a stilt walker's dick. Shit. Again, my phone is dead, so I'm trying to like recall little snippets of jokes I had in there. I had the wrong amount of weed for this. I agree with Charlie. I think the level is like here, and I'm way up here, man. I am. Anybody got overly religious parents? Oh, you fucking lucky bitches. I have an overly religious mom. Not that, not so much. So this is the crazy thing is that like I don't know how I'm as well adjusted as I am because my dad is fucking crazy and my mom is like fucking crazy, but it's just 2 different types. My mom is super, super religious. And I mean super religious in like everything she says any advice she gives you, it's gonna be wrapped, cloaked in the scripture. Glory. I don't consider myself a shallow person. And I was on Tinder the other day, and I saw that this guy was short, right? And I'd like for my guys to be my height. I don't like for guys to be shorter than me because I'm aggressive. And if I feel like I can beat you up, nigga, let's go. Like, you're gonna get beat up. And so I can't date a guy that's smaller than me. And this guy was 5'3". And so I told my mom, I was like, I talking to this guy on Tinder, and I want to give him a chance. I was like, but he's 5'3". And my mama says, baby, the Bible says, do not despise small things. Okay. Anyway, I cussed that guy out. We got into it because he messaged me at 4 o'clock in the morning and was like, "Oh, what's your address? I just want to chill with you for a bit." And usually, right, when guys don't come to my house, because why would you come to my house? You're a fucking stranger. I will go to their house. That's how I rob them. I have a nice collection of shit. No, don't teach your ass something about inviting strangers over your house. Men are too fucking comfortable. They're too fucking comfortable, and they feel like they're invincible. Nigga, I'm gonna show you something. I got somebody for you. I have a very nice collection of cologne, watches, chains, switches, a whole bunch of shit. So yeah. My dog, and this is a weird transition, but I'm high as fuck, so. Bitch, I don't think that was just weed. I gotta be honest with you. The way I'm feeling, it was something else. I got home the other day and my dog had pulled the silicone off of my Rose toy. The fucked up part is it still works. You know, it's real hard now. It kind of stings a little bit, but every rose has its thorn. So just let that be, whatever. Immigration is crazy. They deporting people. Like, that's crazy. This is gonna be a terrible joke, by the way, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I'm high and I'm in a house in Smith Station, Alabama. This is a true story. I saw a TikTok, and the guy was just talking about the new immigration requirements for different people in this country, and it's insane. And so he was saying that they have to do something, and then that every 30 days they have to go to be fingerprinted. But I swear to God, when he said it, my brain processed it as every 30 days they have to go to be fingered. And so this administration is so fucked up that I believed it. I was like, yeah, I can see it, right? Because they were talking about Canada. And I was like, I could see this administration being like, okay, let's see. Canada, maple syrup. They're motherfuckers trying to smuggle maple syrup over here. And I could see Trump like, these Canadians, they're very tricky, very sticky. So once a month, we're gonna finger their assholes. Make sure they're not bringing in any syrup, any bacon. That's how. I might be getting married because of this immigration shit. So. No claps. Y'all don't believe in love anymore? Fuck. Jeez. God. Thought I had a regular Cinderella story. No, this is a serious thing. So I went on a cruise back in April and hooked up with a guy that works in the cruise ship. I don't know, man. I just be doing shit. I really just be doing shit. So he met me outside my room, and he gave me his number, and I was like, I can get free Wi-Fi while I'm on the internet. I'm always looking ahead. I'm always trying to get what I can get. My dad told me when I was growing up, when I was probably 5 years old, and this is a weird thing to tell your 5-year-old, but I told you my dad was weird. Well, the first thing he ever said to me was, anybody made you suck their dick? No. No. All right, well, you let me know if they do. I got you. No, but my dad told me when I was younger, he said that you shouldn't fuck a man for free. My dad's always told me that. He said, he doesn't have to throw the money on the counter when y'all get done, but you should be able to look around and see what he's providing for you. And on a cruise ship, Wi-Fi's like $8 a day. So, bitch, I'm coming up. So I was like, well, fuck it. I'll get with the guy and get the Wi-Fi. And I texted him, and I was like, what can I get from you for free? And he was like, well, my tongue is available. Upgraded package, okay, let's go. So I got the Wi-Fi and the head, and then we fell in love. I'm so serious. I'm in love with this guy that I met. But he's in Zimbabwe. Fuck that. So, yeah, I need my dick here. Sorry. I actually don't have any fuck buddies anymore. I've gotten rid of all of them. I think the problem is I've gotten to know them. And once I get to know a guy, I realize, oh, you're terrible. I can't fuck you anymore. But then if I get to know them before I fuck them, I fear I'll never fuck anybody again. So, dilemma. What time is it? What's going on with the time?
You're 12 minutes in.
I'm 12 minutes in? All right, let's go for a baker's dozen. The movie Stuart Little is absurd. It is absolutely absurd, right? Because you have these kids at this orphanage, and it's auction day. Is that the day when they bring the kids out and you decide which one you want? Auction day? Well, that's what it was called when it was my people, goddammit. So we're going with auction. Auction day. So on the auction day, you know, the little kids come out, and if you're a girl, you got your nice bow on, and if you're a fella, you got your, I don't know, what do young boys wear? Hot Wheels? I don't know. You got something on to feel good, and you come out and you sing your ABCs to this family, and you twirl and you show them how beautiful you are, and they pick a fucking mouth. It's a hard knock life indeed. Like, that is some bullshit. And the most fucked up part about Stuart Little is not only that, like, his parents knew that they had a kid at home waiting on a brother. And they popped up with a rat like, and they're mad at him for not accepting the motherfucker. Not only did they adopt a mouth, but he instantly became the favorite child. Like, did nobody else see that shit? This motherfucker got a car. He got a car to like move around town and shit. Stuart Little is all about white privilege. That was my first lesson in white privilege. My first lesson in white privilege. Because a white man goes to the orphanage, and he comes home, he gets a mouse. They say, oh, he's eccentric. He's unique. He adopted a mouse. If a black man goes to the orphanage and gets a mouse, you know what they say? This crazy nigga got a rat. Thank y'all, Rachel Jordan. Yeah.
Keep it going for Rachel J. Oh, yeah. Rachel looks like she smells like the Bible. Fuck yeah. Awesome. We've got one more comic. How are y'all feeling? Are y'all having fun? Fuck yeah, that feels a lot better than the first time I asked y'all. This next comic, also Columbus, Georgia native. We have said
Charlie. That was wrong. Go on.
Yeah, I know Charlie. We're at his house. Yes. He asked me to host the show. Thank you.
I just worked.
Charlie, what the fuck are you laughing at over there? All right. This next comic, Columbus, Georgia.
What? You realize I'm gonna get the talking stick in like a minute, right?
No, I was excited. I was like, oh yeah.
Fair warning, he's gonna be a lot meaner than I am.
Again.
By the way, normally, hey, just hold on. You might see my mean side if you keep doing that. There's
Please pardon my social skills.
Yeah, they're bad.
They're
really bad, lady.
Bad. I'm sorry.
They're not.
I truly am.
It doesn't sound like it. You're dressed like Patrick Star right now, lady. Can you give me a second to introduce the comic so I don't have to do this? I've been standing beside you the whole time. This is crazy. If y'all see a truck in the Chattahoochee after this, it's fucking me, y'all. It's me. I'm gonna fucking kill myself. I'm gonna drive right into Chattahoochee. I'd never want to do this again.
It's all because of me.
Kinda. This has been the longest intro I've ever done. Me and this guy have said some of the nastiest things about each other that we've ever said on a stage, and he's one of my best friends. I love this guy a lot. He's an OG in the comedy game, and I love him to death. Give it up for the one, the only, Mike Murphy.
Oh my god. You guys having fun yet? Start off with a little, some roast of the comedians tonight. We'll do some real jokes. Kendall looks like she has a favorite kind of train. Kendall looks like she keeps bum fights in business just by filming her neighbors. Kendall looks like she shops at Walmart, but shoplifts at Kroger. And just outright steals from Publix. Okay. Charlie looks like if he had a Pokemon, he would name it the N-word. I'm not saying like the actual, like he would name it spelled out the N-word. Charlie and I, we did a roast battle once, and it failed. Don't worry, they went under. We celebrated every day. But the final joke that I made against him was that he looked like Hector Potter. And I won. Charlie looks like the beige Power Ranger. He gets left behind at the base to do hacking or whatever. John Fitzpatrick, everybody give it up for John Fitzpatrick. I love that guy. Remember, guys, this is what he thinks is skinny. He walked up to me like this and said, bro, thin. John looks like the bassist for a church that is failing. John doesn't smoke weed because every time he tries to buy, they think he's a cop. John looks like he still jerks off to magazines. Alrighty. Rachel. Rachel looks like a teacher that lets students eat lunch with her. And it's just real. Rachel barebacks the blue. Guys, I don't write jokes, I tell stories. This is Rachel looks like her Tinder bio just says tonight and her radius is 1 mile. Let's see, Reeve. I have a Reeve file that's large. What's some good ones? Reeve looks like he has his mom saved in his phone by first and last name. Reeve looks like he didn't like Game of Thrones because, quote, the tits to dick ratio. Let's see. Oh, this one's a three-parter. This is my favorite Reeve joke. It's a three-part. Stay with me here. Reeve looks like Jesus, but instead of turning water into wine, he turned into, wait, is that Aquafina? No, it has to be Fiji. Do you have Fiji? Reeve looks like Jesus, but instead of turning water into wine, he turned it into a hazy IPA that tastes like rotten orange peel. Reeve looks like Jesus, but instead of turning water into wine, he turned water into roofied water. Those are my roast jokes, everybody. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Charlie said, don't worry, bro. I'll book a real comedian to headline. You don't have to worry. Just do your 15 minutes of new material, and I'm sure the crowd will be fine with it. And I said, sick. I'm going to steal one of John's beers and log it in MyFitnessPal. It's going to be a real low-key night. 148 calories. Gross, dude. Delicious. They put a mirror on the Ozempic bottle, which I think is rude, because I'm already stabbing myself in the fat. I don't need to make eye contact. I'm already pinching the fat, and then stabbing it with a needle. I don't need to see the reason why. You know? It's just an extra step. You give it? No. Anyway, I don't know why I'm picking on you. Don't, no, that wasn't an invitation.
I didn't
No,
know
no.
there was a mirror. I didn't know that there was a mirror.
I know, I heard you say you were poor. It's fine.
Thank you for filling me in though, because that's gross.
Hell yeah. Hang on one second. Reeve texted me a picture that I think you really got to see. Hang on. There's a camera in the corner.
You know what?
What?
I'm always happy.
Cool. Reeve has not been the whole night. So if you keep talking, he will try to fuck you. I just want to put it out there. Yeah, if you keep talking during his set or try to stab him, he will try to take you home. Kind of his thing. No.
For next time.
Okay, cool. All right. Don't make it this time. Yeah, we've many a night I know shame and going to Atlanta and a girl pulls a knife on Reeve and I'm like, fuck, how do I get home? Very fun. Now I have been on a bit of a weight loss journey. No, I miss food. I really do. My doctor gave me medicine to make me not be hungry, but it doesn't make like shit not taste good anymore. We went to Texas Roadhouse last night and I ate one roll and was full and I got mad. I didn't even butter it, dude. I couldn't. Dude, this is a real fat guy, but not in size, but like in soul. In soul and in heart. I put the roll into my fitness pal and I said, hey man, that's a lot of sodium. And I said, let me live. They said, yeah, I was going to interact with your phentermine. And I said, yeah, we'll interact with these nuts, dude. Like, I had a salad for lunch. Get off my dick. It's been tough out here. Had to go on a weight loss journey because I got winded getting off the couch. My dog barked. I got mad. I wanted to go to the dog. Got off the couch and went, Bruce, if you don't fucking... It's tough. I have 2 dogs. One I chose and one chose me. You know how it goes. I have a Chihuahua. I know. He runs the house. He's in charge. He's my stepdog. You know, I'm a stepfather to a Chihuahua. What that means is that he pisses on my pillow every now and then to assert dominance. I used to have really fancy Martha Stewart, pillows that were king size, even though I have a queen size bed. Now I have my couch throw pillows that have a pillowcase on them. You make sacrifices for your children, you know what I mean? See what I mean when I told Charlie I wanted him to book a headliner? Anyway, I didn't get to smoke weed. I wanted to. Yeah, I'll leave the stage right now, and me and you, we're gonna go smoke weed. All right, everybody. Yeah. But, I am proud of the weight loss journey so far. This was my girlfriend's oversized shirt, and I took it back. Now it's just my normal fitting shirt. It's the little wins, fellas. You too can lose a substantial amount of weight and fit into a normal sized shirt. It's a women's 3X, and for me, it's okay. You can do it. All you have to do is get your doctor to prescribe you meth. It's what it is. I went to my doctor. It's a young doctor. I love a young doctor. I went to my young doctor. I said, I want to lose weight. He said, have you considered not eating like a piece of shit? And I said, I do that. And he goes, yeah, describe a light snack. I said, carrots. He said, what do you do to it? I said, I eat them. And he goes, no, before that, dumbass. And I said, no, I don't do anything. He goes, I know you do. You wouldn't be here if you didn't. I said, doctor, I swear, maybe I salt them sometimes. He goes, yeah, put salt on your vegetables? And I said, sometimes. He goes, you dip them in anything? I said, sometimes. He goes, how often? I said, most. So what do you dip them in? I said, cream cheese. He said, full fat, right? And I said, yeah. But they're scallion cream cheese, so it's like another vegetable if you think about it. He said, no. No, there's more calories in the cream cheese than in anything else that you ate that day. That's why you weigh as much as you do. So how about this? We're gonna draw your blood, and when it proves how fat of a fuck you are, I'm gonna give you Ozempic. For right now, I'm gonna give you this trial shot. Look in the mirror. Do it. I'm gonna watch. To make sure you do it good. I said, I'm already watching me. I don't want to do that. He said, do it. I'm gonna watch. And I said, you already said, I don't like this. My blood results came back and he called me and he said, I don't know how you did that. I said, did what? He goes, your A1C is that of like a good person. He said, your triglycerides are that of like a person who like does good things. And I said, I swear, like I'm nice to most people. As long as they don't talk during my buddy's set, like I'm good to them. He goes, like your A1C is literally perfect. Your triglycerides, the thing that produces fat cells, despite you being so fat, are like minimal. So I am not allowed to write you a prescription for Ozempic. The government thinks you'll sell it to white moms. And I was like, okay, so what's the plan? He said, do you know what phentermine is? I said, no, what's phentermine? He goes, got it. So you know how like meth was around in the 80s and like bikers were doing it to like be cool? I said, yeah. And he goes, well, the government put that in a pill and they said that that was supposed to help people lose weight. They still make that. We're gonna put you on it. I said, sick, all right. Where do I go to get that? Like a street corner? He goes, no, Publix. He said, you're also bipolar. I'm gonna write you something for that. I said, nuh-uh. He said, you are, don't worry. I know. I'm gonna write you something for it. Just go pick it up. I took it. Man, dude, I'm bipolar. You hear how calm I am right now? It was not this way before. I would have spent the whole set on her. I mean, the whole time. I haven't even talked to Emmy yet. That would have been like half my set before. She couldn't go to shows before. We used to do a show at Columbus Acts, whole show, just making fun of underage people and people who talk. Now I'm calm and happy. It's not good for comedy. But, lost 50 pounds, don't want to kill myself. You know, it's going okay. I would really like to be funny though instead. You know? We used to do a show at the Cantina back when I was bipolar, and we had some military people right there. We had a different fat white guy on stage saying the NRA is bad, and we were like, okay, we all know that because we're comedians. We like laughing at that. But the military guys over here, where this throuple is, they didn't agree. By the way, we're a throuple. You're definitely the top, though. And I'm happy for you. Getting all that sweet ass from him. Anyway. And her not participating. Okay. Sits in the corner. Good for you. Position of power. Don't talk. I just made fun of her. They were not happy that this other fat white guy made fun of guns. They decided to talk to him. This is the warning. They decided to talk to him. And I got up there and I said, hey, how about you get your mint jewel pods and get your lifted Tacoma and get the fuck out of here. They did. They left. They come back. Dude, I'm bombing. This sucks. I don't like this. Hey, Reeve, do you want to have a roast off? Come on, Reeve, let's pivot hard. I'm not doing material. Anybody else? Anybody else want to join for this? Anybody at all? You wanna? Anybody? Come on, Reeve, let's do it. You don't want to, you can just do a set.
No, this is cool, I guess.
That's fine. That's fine.
All right. Mike used to sell cars, but it looks like he sells children. Mike looks like he would sell you a car and ask you if he could sleep in it.
Reeve looks like he only likes spicy Slim Jims.
Mike looks like he runs a hot dog truck called Ask Me About My Wiener. Speaking of wieners, Mike looks like he argues about measuring dick size from the tank.
You get a good extra 2-3 inches that way. We all agree to it. Gives it value. Reeve looks like if you ask him to borrow a phone charger, he would give you like a 10-foot one from the gas station that's all frayed.
Can't always get your bed as close to the fucking outlet as you want, fellas. Am I right? Mike looks like he only goes to the gym to smell the equipment after women get done. Mike looks like he says stuff like, she jimmied on my John till I delivered freaky fast.
Correct. Reeve looks like he monitors his girlfriend's snap score. Reeve looks like he's against racism, but definitely understands where it comes from.
You son of a bitch. I told you that in confidence. Mike looks like a deer in headlights if the headlights were a buffet and the deer was Mike Murphy. Speaking of animals, Mike looks like Big Bird if you plucked all his feathers.
I think it's even worse now that I have like this body shape. Like it's definitely like when I was fatter, it was less Big Bird. Now it's definitely more Big Bird. Thank you. Reeve looks like he makes his own detergent and deodorant from home. Neither work. Reeve looks like he replaces the N-word in songs with fella. He screams them.
What else am I supposed to say? All right. Mike Murphy looks like if someone was making white chocolate covered strawberries and then just started adding biscuits. Mike looks like you can tell how much a hot dog weighs just by looking at it.
Reeve looks like he whispers the word black when he talks about black people. And if he can't tell what race somebody is, he just calls them the riffraff.
Oh, shit. Mike looks like a prison guard that smuggles toilet wine out to drink at home. Speaking of prison, Mike Murphy looks like his kink is watching prisoners of war get waterboarded. All right, that was the throwaway one for a reason. Yeah.
I got one more.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the last one. Reeve looks like a skateboard made a wish on a shooting star to come to life.
And here we are. Hell yeah, that was awesome, because I was just going to do all those back to back with Mike having no rebuttal after that, after he fucked me up earlier in his set. So, hell yeah. If you had fun tonight, tell a friend, and we'll be doing this again some other time, and until then, I don't know what y'all should do, but I guess in classic fashion, you don't have to go home, but you have to get the fuck out of here. Closing time. Last call. There's no bartender. This is me. My name's Reevie Wonder. Get the fuck out of here. Hope you had fun.